Good morning, Blue Lulus. I hope your coffee is strong and your will is steadfast today because, whoa, there's a lot to get into. The report from Jack the Pumpkin King is officially out. I have not gotten a chance to read it yet as it's only 5 o'clock in the morning here, but there's a lot of interesting tidbits that I've gleaned thus far, most of which saying that this report objectively says that in the event that this had already gone to court, that there would absolutely be a conviction. There is more than sufficient evidence to convict him of fiddling in the last costume contest as well as the keg erection. Yeah? And in them saying that is basically saying that it is the duty of all of our lawmakers to uphold the rules of our most important document. And in doing so, you are actually committing, you know what? There are a couple of hearings that will be seen in our Hall of Lawmakers this week. One of them has to do with NatSec. A couple of them just have to do with like picking the people for the next party. But it is a requirement that the Joker attend. And remember that we had a plane that landed from one of our friendly places in the last couple of days. It'll be interesting to see if they happen to be there as well. Remember, what we are seeing right now is not just an us thing. It is a global thing. And so there's a lot at stake and there's a lot of people involved. So this might get a little messy. Speaking of lots of people involved, Egg Roll Time did an excellent video talking about the ways in which the Joker has been entangled with costume contest fiddling all over the world. One of his allied billionaires went out and said the quiet part out loud about what happened in Venezuela. He said that their costume contest there, the people who were attempting to mess with it, they had what was called a go fast button. And that button basically enabled them to stuff a bunch of extra tallies in where they didn't need to be, which led to a win of 7 million to 2 million in that place. Even though the people there on the ground had paper copies of all of the tallies, and that was actually not what's true. And he went out and said, I'm assuming that that was the little secret that Dark Batman had that the Joker was talking about on stage, that they had the same button and that's what they used, which explains why we were able to get the results for our costume contest at midnight, where the last time this happened, we didn't know until Saturday. That's the thing about narcissists. They not only want to get one over on you, they want to make sure to remind you that they got one over on you from time to time. And they want to make sure that you know, that they know, that we're all getting over on each other together, because that's a power play, right? They're like, not only did I trick you, but I want to just remind you that I tricked you, because it makes them feel better, that I tricked you. And so that, icing on the cake. There's been a couple of very interesting Easter eggs in the last couple of days. Also, I highly recommend that you go check out Raw Cognizant's video where he went in and he pulled up the email from the Team Wonder Woman campaign. And it looks totally innocuous when you're checking it out, nothing too crazy. Then he accidentally clicked on the photo inside of the email, and that links you to a tweet where Wonder Woman is talking about what she will do in her first day in the Casablanca. Now, some people are saying this could have happened on accident. How could you accidentally do that? You would have had to scroll back for a really long time, accidentally copy it, accidentally placed it, and accidentally link it and embed it into a photo? No, I'm sorry, that's not what happened. Somebody did that on purpose. And I'm here for it. Thank you for the Easter egg. I needed that, and I'm sure a lot of you guys did too. And you know what, if nothing happens, oh well. But I'm still holding on. Additionally, one of our members of our 3-letter agency went up on the podium yesterday and he said, this is going to be my last time addressing you guys from here, or not, because given everything that we've experienced in the last few years, anything is possible in the next few days. So I don't know, maybe I'll be back. Yeah, maybe you'll be back. Joy Reid reported that the Vice Penguin is very sad that he didn't get a tour of the Casablanca, where that is traditionally what happens. The outgoing VP gets to meet with the ingoing VP and they walk around the Casablanca and show him the ropes and show him all the cool spots and hidden doors or whatever, and they didn't do that. They didn't do that. I think that's fascinating. A lot of people are saying it's just because of all the shade and mean things that he's had to say about Wonder Woman all along, or maybe she just knows they're not going to be there and it's not worth her time. Love that for them. We got some good news over here for our little old TikTok, and it sounds like things might just be okay. Yesterday, one of our rulemakers from Massachusetts came out and he said that he wants to extend this ban for 273 days. So please call your senators and let them know that you want them to support this ban, because the initial one was tied to an aid package for the land of cranes. And so a lot of people felt like they were in a position where they couldn't not vote for that because they needed it desperately, and they were preventing Thanos from taking over the world. Should they have put those two things together? Absolutely not, but here we are. And so I think there is a very good chance that this will be able to go through, that those people will be able to redeem themselves, and we might just be able to stay. Oh, I would really miss having coffee with you guys, but you know what? I've never really felt in my heart like it was going to happen, and I'm glad to see a glimmer of that might be why. So, whoop, here for it. And lastly, people are really upset at Carrie Underwood because she agreed to sing at the Joker's party. And you know, I'm not surprised. I am sad because she's so beautiful. She has such an amazing voice and an amazing talent, but clearly she's been on Team Joker for a long time. But what's most depressing about it is that she literally wrote the anthem for women who have dealt with a cheating husband. Ma'am, he did a lot more than slow dance with that bleach blonde tramp, but then he took the money from the people who support you, funneled it through his lawyer, he went to jail, and then used that money to defraud all of Gotham City and got 34 felonies for it, and you're gonna sing at his party? Man, people are like, oh, you have to learn how to separate people from politics. Well, then be separate. She's not separating herself from politics, so why should we separate her from politics? But here's the thing, ma'am. You know what else he has a propensity to do other than infidelity? Stiff the people who work for him. So when all of your album sales tank and all of your streaming numbers tank and he still doesn't pay you, you know what we're gonna tell you? I told you so. I'm gonna keep my day job, don't worry. Oh man, so much fun. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like, comment, and a follow. You guys are my silver lining. I love you so very much. Keep your eyes up, keep your feet on the ground, and I'll see you next time.